Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are watching it from. Welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be looking at the matches that will be going down this weekend, the EPL matches that will be going down this weekend, the early kickoff, the 3 p.m. games, then the late games, and then Sunday games. We'll be starting with the 12:30 game. We'll be having today game we'll be having Fulham versus Bournemouth. Is an 8 p.m. game, which is Friday, being it 3rd October. Then on Saturday, early kickoff game, we have Leeds United versus Spurs. Wow, that's 12:30 games. You guys know I'm not a fan of these early kickoff games. Then 3 p.m. we have Arsenal versus West Ham. Then Manchester United versus Sunderland, then Chelsea versus Liverpool, which I've talked about in my early preview today. Then on Sunday games we have Aston Villa, which is on Sunday 2 p.m. Aston Villa versus Burnley. Then we have Everton versus Crystal Palace, Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest, Wolves versus Brighton, then Brentford versus Manchester City. So let's just pick up some games that I'll be looking at today. I've already talked about the Liverpool game between Chelsea. So let's look at the Manchester United game. Then after that, we'll be looking at the Arsenal game. Wow, this is a make or break for Amorim. This Manchester United game is a make or break for Amorim because Sunderland are good. You can call me Sunderland are very, very good. Since they've started the league very well. Since they came from the championship, it has been this hell of a fire for them. They've been firing from all cylinders. So Man United, this is a game you are going to hold by the horn, because win, lose or draw tomorrow, I see this guy leaving, Amorim leaving. I can't lie, because the games they gave to him, about 3 to 4 games, though they said it was a rumor, he has won, is it one? Then he has lost. He won Chelsea, then he lost against Brentford. And this Sunderland team are not pushovers in any way. They are not pushovers. So anything draw or lose tomorrow, consider Amorim fired on Monday morning. I can bet you on that. So this 3-5-3, I mean 3-4 Kinikon formation you've been using, you say you don't want change. According to Mourinho, he said, if you don't want to change your ideas, you die with your ideas. So is Amorim going to die with his ideas? Because he said even Pope cannot even make him change his ideas. That you can only change the man than changing the ideas. So how the game won't be tomorrow? This one way Fernandes the missed penalty anyhow. The team is not coordinated. The mentality is low, and you are meeting a Sunderland team which is firing from all cylinders. If you could watch Sunderland versus Aston Villa, you saw their game. Sunderland versus Nottingham Forest, you saw those games. They are this team that they have this I don't want to give up attitude. Very, very hard to break down. They were even having a red card in the Aston Villa game, and Aston Villa scored, and they came back to draw that match 1-1. And they won Nottingham Forest. And look at where they are in the table. A championship team who just came in this new season. Look at what they are doing. And Man U are going down the drain as far as the table is concerned. So Man U no get excuse not to win tomorrow's match. They don't have any excuse not to win tomorrow's match, because if they did not win, Otilo, consider Amorim fired. And as for Arsenal, this is going to be a tricky game, because last season Arsenal met West Ham. The 2 matches Arsenal played, away and home, Arsenal won by 6-0. That should be in West Ham house. Then in Arsenal house at the Emirates, they won us 1-0. They won us 1-0. That game was very, very, as in, it dent Arsenal winning the league last season also, because these guys packed the bus, and after packing the bus, they went on the counter and they scored 1-0, and that was the end. So on paper, Arsenal will win this match, but on the field, it's going to be a tricky game. And you guys know they have a new coach, and Arsenal have to be very, very careful with this game tomorrow. Though they will win, but it's not going to be easy. On paper, as I said, it's easy, but on the field of play, it's going to be tricky, because this Somerville, this Bowen, Paqueta, Arsenal need to be very, very careful with these guys. Because if Arsenal win tomorrow, they'll be topping the table, pending what happens between Chelsea versus Liverpool. So Arsenal needs to be very, very careful with that tomorrow game, because a win is a must. These are the kind of points you take if you want to really win the league. So Arteta, you have nothing to tell the fans this season if you did not win the league, either the league or the Champions League. One of them you are going to deliver those scores coming the end of this season. So let me know your take on this video as far as the futures are concerned, and let's know your prediction on the comment section. Thank you.